Who are you? Okay, let's start from easier question.
Yeah, that's super difficult. It's Koh Phangan, I don't know my own name.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Holland.
From Holland.
Yes.
From Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands, yes.
From Amsterdam.
Yeah, I live in Amsterdam.
Uh-huh. And Louise, right? Is it correct? Louise.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long are you here on the island?
So I came here just for 5 weeks in February, and then my flight got cancelled because of COVID, and yeah.
And you've been here before?
I have, yeah. Yeah, I used to live here for 1 year approximately, and yeah, it was such an amazing time, and then I felt like after a year I felt it was time to go back home. But I didn't have an apartment anymore, and I live in Amsterdam, and it's like a super expensive city, and I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm ever gonna find a place to live.
Even for you, like you were born there, and it's expensive place for you.
Yeah. So I was born in England, and I moved to Holland when I was 11, and I moved to Amsterdam when I was like 25 or something. So, but yeah, it's crazy. It's super crazy. Like the rent is insane.
I also know you professional singer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, also that's not the best paying job in the world. So
not the best job in the world?
No, it's the best job in the world, but it's not the best paying job. So, but when I left Amsterdam for a year, and I didn't know what was going to happen when I got back, like with singing or with living.
Yeah.
But everything has been going like really good. I have enough work again with singing, and I have a great place where I'm living with a friend. And after, I think about like 9 months being back home, I was like, oh my God, I have to get back to Koh Phangan because I was missing it a lot. So I booked a ticket, and I was going to stay for a short time, like 5 weeks. But you know, with the situation now with Corona, it became indefinite. Yeah.
So, Louise from Holland,
yes.
Professional singer. What makes you come to Koh Phangan? What you forgot here?
Yeah. Well, the first time I came was a really long time ago. It was in 2005, and I was like 21, and it was the full moon.
Full moon party.
Yeah, so you know, like back in. So I was. So this is my first experience with the island, and I think I was too young to see the magic of the island. So it was like had in for like 4 days.
How many buckets? Had you drank?
I don't know. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, for first time I think it's.
Yeah, I think
nice
I did okay. Yeah, it was nice, and then but then I came back 2 years ago because my only memory of Koh Phangan was it's just full moon party. Like there's no magic.
Yeah.
But then a friend of mine said, because my father had just passed away, and I needed some time to just process this.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine said, Koh Phangan, there's yoga, there's meditation. I was like, what? No, it's a full moon party. He was like, no, go. So I ended up here, and I was gonna like travel around, but I was exhausted. I was very stressed out. So I stayed here, and then I experienced the true magic of this island, and yeah, I think everybody knows it's addictive. So yeah.
What's special for you in Koh Phangan?
I think it made me come back to myself, to my center. I can't explain it, but I think a lot of people have this. It's like I went from being like so stressed out, and I came back to my heart. So
so this island helps you to come to yourself.
Yeah. I think it's it's something we hear, but it's like very strong.
Why do you think it's happening here? Like, because I think many people come here exactly for this.
Yeah. I don't know. what do they say? They say it's built on rose quartz, so that, like, there's rose quartz under the ground. They say it's on like energy lines. I don't know. Like all I know that it works.
Drugs?
It's the tantra place. No, I don't know. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that it works. Some things maybe we can't explain all of it. Like, what do you think it is?
I'm not sure, but I also feel it. Maybe it just because it's a small island and you don't need many things, and like you change your life from your previous life and you don't do many things you did before, and like you just start to be with yourself.
Yeah.
And of course.
Thank you.
And of course you start to notice more, think about yourself.
Yeah.
For me it's something like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
I
maybe,
agree too. Yeah.
Or maybe Koh Phangan, nothing
Drugs?
to do with it.
It's the drugs, isn't it?
Yeah, so for you Koh Phangan helps to come to yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I think I had been in like so many years of my father was sick for a very long time.
Yeah.
He had Alzheimer's disease, and it was like from the beginning to the end it was terrible. So I think in these years I just like I was still, thank God I'm a singer, which is like a job which you don't have to like, at least you come to your body every time that you work. But I think in these years I completely got so stressed out. And maybe I hadn't felt me for such a long time because I was taking care of him and I was worried all the time and like busy. And then when I came here, it just kind of like, I dropped the whole thing and I was like, okay, enough. Yeah, I'm so grateful for Koh Phangan. Like,
I like this motion.
Yeah, no, honestly, that wasn't what it is. And I think I'm so grateful for this island because I was in a very long relationship. I don't know why I'm doing this anymore. We had, you know, we always like we did relationship therapy and all the crap that you do back home. But when I was here and I came to my center, it was very clear that I was like, I know it's a risk to break up at the age that I was, but I was like, screw it. So I got back to Amsterdam, I broke up, and then I had no house anymore because, you know, he had the good job and I didn't, so he stayed in the house. And then I was like, okay, what can I do?
Come back to Koh Phangan.
Yeah. So that was it. Yeah, I packed a bag and I made sure all my work was finished. And I think it's one of the best decisions I've made in my life because I knew that the feeling I had here when I was here for weeks, I felt like there was still something that I could work on my inner self, and I didn't know what it was, but I knew I had to come back. And I started to listen to my intuition, and I was like, I'm just going to do it. Worst case scenario, I fly back in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I did the same.
What, ta-da? Okay, I haven't been as successful as you. But, yeah, good decision. Yeah.
And what's in your head for last period of time? Like, what is important for you? I mean, what you think about?
Oh yeah.
Like, once you made decision to come here, and for last time, what you're going to do, or?
How do you mean last time?
I mean, last few months is.
Ah yeah. I don't know. I just think I'm super lucky because I knew Corona was a thing before I came here in February, and I just thought, get me on the island. I don't care what happens. If it's a lockdown, I'm fine with it. As long as I'm on this island, I'm.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was like, it's going to be fine, and it is. So I'm just very grateful. It's you know, it's like Koh Phangan magic. You meet the right people. I thought I was going to be here short, just...
Right people?
You write the right people, good coffee, the good places. No, but I really thought I was just going to be here for like 5 weeks, and I had some friends from Amsterdam coming. It was so much fun. And then again, I'm here for like 3.5 months, and like a lot of inner work, like stuff happens. I can't explain it, but I didn't even expect it again to give me so much. So I think I'm very happy to be here again and to be stuck. I think I'm super lucky.
Can you describe your day here? Is it different from Amsterdam?
Yeah, very different.
Very different.
Well, first of all, in Amsterdam I ride a bicycle.
Yeah.
And here I just start the motorcycle, so that's a difference. Way more nature, way more green. I think especially in these times of Corona, it's such a blessing to be in nature. I think it makes everything easier. I'm doing some work every day. I was doing some operational work for a yoga teacher training, which was being recorded online for like people globally joining in the training, which was really cool. And this was, I was pretty busy with this. And back home I'm studying, so my studies are all online now, which was perfect. So I study and I work a bit. So no singing at the moment because of Corona, but it's the same back home. I think in regards to where we are with Corona, it's for me being here is way better because here we can go out, we can go to the beach.
Yeah.
And back home I would be, there's no nature. It would be, I think, a bit colder and a bit more boring. Yeah.
You don't like cold weather?
No, not really. No. I was so white when I came here that people, my friends from Wonderland, one of them was like, "You look like you're ill," but it was just because I was so white. So yeah, I needed some sun. So for me, honestly, this season is too hot.
Yeah,
it's so hot outside.
Last time it's very hot.
Yeah, but in general, the weather here is divine. I love it so much. Yeah.
Yeah. And what is in your plan for future? Like, no, I will change the question. What is very important for you in your life? Like, without what you cannot imagine your life?
I guess without, the first thing I would say is, I think the most important thing is being in connection with people and being of service. I think it's very important. And the second thing would be singing. It's close.
Close.
Yeah. So but also I don't know.
But you sing for people, so yeah.
It's also the singing job is also like a way of giving back and being in contact and connection. Yeah.
I think you cannot sing without audience, without people. Yes.
Yeah.
Or it can be not the same if you just sing it in a shower.
It's amazing. No. I think it's nice to share. Yeah.
Cool.
So what about you?
Approximately the same. Yeah, I work with people, and actually last time we talked a lot about this one, like what we are doing and what we are about. I mean, dots.
Yeah.
And we found that we do coffee. We make coffee or some food or place or like atmosphere, but the main part is the people.
Yeah.
It's the people, and without all these people, without you, without other people, everything else it's nothing. Like, it's not really important. But if we can share it with close people, with friends, with people we like, it's great.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I really feel that if you, I don't know, we were talking about this the other day with a group of friends, that if you put your heart and your love into a product, and it doesn't really matter what it is, if it's a music or if it's making like great coffee and having a good team and like a beautiful place, if the intention is from, I don't know, like coming from this kind of
From inside.
space, I think it always works.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we will finish.
Okay.
So now we know who you are.
Yeah.
Hope you also know.
Yeah, I found out more about myself today. Yeah.
Louise, you know, when Costa told me about you, she said that you have one of the most beautiful voices I've heard. So we'd really love if you come to sing one day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can do a little song on the piano if you like. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I'd
will be
love
great.
to. Yeah.
So also people know about you, and like if someone wants to meet Louise, Louise comes here often.
Yeah.
To Dots.
Yeah, it's the best coffee. What can I say?
Come here also.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.